How do you find your own voice in music? I was gonna do this elaborate video, but you know what? You're smarter than that. And as I'm making myself some coffee and looking at snake repellent, it is important to embrace your inner voice, your sound, your vibe. Everything that makes you unique, weird, energetic, and worth listening. I almost dropped my coffee. Almost happened. You have a unique sound, and you need to embrace that. Now, I know conforming to what's the right way of doing things, it's popular at the time, and doing it the right way, it's very, very, very comfortable. But my question to you is, what really sets you apart than everybody else? It's your voice. Yes, it's gonna be uncomfortable sometimes, it's gonna be strange, but in order to be unstoppable, that actually worked out really good that I had it there. But you know, Arizona, and you can hear my dogs barking. We make boots with that. But the reality is that's what makes you unique. Look, I know it's easy to do what everybody else is doing, but you have to break the rules a little bit. Find your inner voice. Embrace your inner voice. Get the proper tools in order to get the job done right. Like this. This is how I clean all of this. Make your job easier. Yes, those are the things that make you unique. But you have to feel comfortable in uncomfortable positions in order to break the mold. So every time you go into the studio, you have to be in your top game. Have everything ready to go at all times. Know your gear. Have a couple of friends around. Cable management. And all the things that will make you feel comfortable. Why? So you can be ready. Now, in order to find your inner voice, you need to push it a lot. Be comfortable with what you're doing. This is all gonna be based on the music that you listen to, the background that you have, the ideas of the things that you've heard a million times, but this time you're gonna do it your way. You know, the reality of all this, anybody can move an EQ. Anybody can learn how to use the compressor. But the thing that they don't have is your voice, and that's what we wanna hear. Because that's the only thing that sets you apart from everybody else. Now, I know that you see a lot of these engineers, see a lot of people that you truly respect, and you want to learn from them. And that's totally cool. Do it. But if you try to sound like them, you will never achieve it. You will get frustrated. Why? Because that's their voice. And remember, you can change your own voice to whatever you want, but you have to be comfortable. Don't be afraid. Experiment. Do sound the right way. Break it. Destroy it. Do things that you're not supposed to do. That's what makes art art. Of course, don't be a copy of anything else. Yes, your surroundings, the music you listen to, your background, a lot of factors will impact the way that you sound at that time. And that's totally cool. You are allowed to change what you're doing at any given moment. The main key, don't be afraid. Experiment. Make it a competition with yourself on how to improve. And let me tell you one thing. You will be making a lot of mistakes. And that's totally cool, as long as you learn from them. Because anything worth doing will not be easy. But it's gonna be a hell of a lot of fun, as long as you keep on pushing yourself. Like the Salt and Pepper song. So in order to find your own voice, listen to a lot of music. Analyze that music. Is it bright? Is it dark? Is it dynamic? Does it have depth? Does it make you want to dance? Because at the end of the day, all we're doing is music. We have to connect with the people. They have to have an emotional connection with the music that you are doing. Because in reality, you're putting a little bit of your soul into that song. If that's what you're doing, might as well make it super cool. Now look, I already know you know the rules. You know how to EQ, you know how to compress. You have to remember, music is movement. Music has a soul. Music is a beautiful thing. So in order to capture that, you have to be able to tap into the soul and core of that artist. What are they doing? What is the vision of the song? What are they trying to accomplish? Why did they write the song? That's what matters. And when you understand all of that, you just simply apply it. What does the song need? The song will tell you what it needs. It's not necessarily what you like, but it's what the song is asking for. And all we have to do is listen. Now, in order to make it a little bit more fun, add something interesting in every song that you do. Whether you're a songwriter, whether you're a producer, whether you're an engineer, whether you're a dancer, whether you're a musician, whatever, add a new element to it. Something that's not supposed to go there, but make it work. Don't go crazy with it either, just poquito. Just to make things a little bit more fun. But if you want to take it even further, hardcore. I mean, you can run drums through a guitar amp. Sounds awesome. You can run tubas, trumpets. You can basically do whatever the hell you want to do. And that's what's going to set you apart from everybody else. Of course, as long as it's working and adding value into that song. Because you have to remember, that song means a lot to that artist. And you want to be able to add value into that project without overstepping your boundaries. But you have to be able to make something ordinary extraordinary. And you will achieve that by applying your own voice to it. I mean, of course, you want to sound like the coolest engineer in the world, fill in the blank, that one. But if you think about it, the reason why you like him is because they have something special. And you will be able to do the same thing as long as you listen to your instinct and put a little bit of your soul into that song or project you're doing. Now, remember, it does not only work in music. It works with everything in life. You have to give them a reason to listen to that song. Make it exciting. Make it an experience. A song about dancing, make them dance. If it's a love song, make them love. If it is a sad song about losing a love, make them feel that. Because that is what it's really about. It's not about EQs. It's not about what compressor you use, what kind of preamp you use. Which is pretty cool, but that's for us audio people. But for regular people, either it sounds good or it doesn't. And that's what matters. Now, if they connect on an emotional level, that's a beautiful thing. How do you know when you have something good? You don't. That's the fun thing. It's kind of like chasing perfection, knowing that you will never achieve it. And that's a beautiful thing. And the journey is gonna be so much freaking fun. So enjoy the journey as well. You will have a lot of doubts, super normal. But if you listen to those doubts, it will only silence your voice. And that's what we wanna hear. If it's something technical that needs to be fixed, listen to your instinct and fix it. You have to remember that music is emotion. And there is no emotion gear. I think. There's no plugin for emotion. So, to make sure that you're connecting with what the artist is doing. Again, you're putting a little bit of your soul in it. Are part of the project. So make sure that is super cool. Make it weird. If it has to be weird, add weird elements. Make it fun for everybody. Like with the artist, make them have an experience as well. So they are able to unravel their soul and put it in there. Which is another important thing, attitude. Yes, make sure that you are respectful, that you're a person that is gonna add value to the project and is gonna make people feel comfortable. Can even bring a bone, like Chewbacca's doing it. See, we wanna hang out with Chewbacca, that's Chewbacca. Who also brings me a bone. So be ready for anything that comes your way. Be able to read the situation. Now, I understand not everybody's the same. You might be very, very energetic, might be a little shy, and that's cool. Just make sure you have the right attitude. When the right moment comes, you have the proper tools, and the people that are around doing the project are gonna be enjoying it and have a good time doing it. And will always come back because they wanna hang out with you, because you bring out the best in what they're doing. This attitude goes a very long way. They have to be able to trust you. Be an ethical person. Always be ready in case somebody else shows up. They feel comfortable as well. And all of that is important in order to make the project work and have fun. It's very important. You have to be ethical and don't trick your clients because they want to be able to trust you. And they will come back. You need to be able to read the situation and make the best out of the situation. Because remember, the people that stay the longest are the ones that solve a lot of problems. So learn how to solve problems. They will call you because you're a problem solver. Now, regarding vibe and feeling comfortable with your artist and your team, that's very, very important, as you can see with my dog Nero. Bra, Nero. Nero says, sí. In order to find your own voice, you have to be comfortable with your own voice. A lot of people will not understand it, and that's okay. Some people will like it, some people will not. Just be you. The coolest people are always the authentic ones. Oh, just be you. Listen to good music, analyze a lot of music, read a lot. Go into new experiences. Do some weird stuff. Weird stuff's a lot of fun. It's always a good story. Yourself some awesome tacos, go to Mexico, drink tequila. Do not get arrested. Because that gives you something to sing about. Just make sure you make a song out of it. Be able to experience life in order to be able to write it, and in order to be able to capture it, in order to be able to express it. That makes it a lot of fun. Yes, studio time takes a long time, but organize your day. Everybody has the same 24 hours. Just make sure that that hour that you're working, you give it 100%. Put some tubas with distortion, with electronic beats. Hey, why not? It works. Actually, it works. It works. The music that you enjoy. Get on the projects that you freaking love. It's not always about the money, but it's always about the art. Yes, of course, we have to eat, but do things that you will give a little bit of your soul and make sure that it's pretty cool. Now, at this point, you're probably wondering, why does that dude have a freaking Christmas tree in June? Because I can, and it's a lot of fun. And the reason why I put it is because in the beginning, you were just like, what the hell is going on? And to be honest, I do things like that all the time. I don't think it's weird, but people ask. And just like that, I am showing you a little bit of my voice. And to be honest, I'm super comfortable with it. And that's okay. Some people will not like it. There might be people right now listening to this saying, why am I listening to this guy? And that's totally cool. No pasa nada. Because I know who I am. And I'm enjoying moving in my chair. Now, don't ever be afraid to express your inner voice. Whether you're writing a song, whether you're writing lyrics, whether you're mixing, whether you're recording. Yes, it's technical. But remember, all of that has movement, it has a soul, it has a purpose, it has a reason why it exists. And it's your job to find your voice in order to add a little bit of your voice, respecting the musicians and respecting the project, and adding value into that project. Why? Because there's a lot of people that are putting a lot of their soul, and out of respect for music, out of respect for art, you have to give it your all. So don't be afraid. Just be you. Be authentic. Nobody wants a cheap copy of somebody else. We want to hear your voice. Vibe. Be respectful with people. Enjoy yourself. Have some good friends. Get yourself a freaking Ninja Turtle mask. Stumble while you're saying it. Why not? Scratch your head with a machete if you have to. Make it fun. Cut out all the negativity and all the doubt, which I know it will not be easy. It's totally worth it. And that's why they will hire you, because you have something that no one else offers. But if you shut that voice down, you have to find your crotch as well and make a video. Not doing it right, but that's okay. But they will remember you and you will add value into that project. Just be you. Make amazing music. Enjoy yourself. Yes, it will be stressful. Listen to the crickets. Throw yourself in the grass. Throw yourself, not something else. The most important thing, always have a good time doing it. It will be stressful, and that's okay. No industry is easy. But if you give it your all, and you work hard, and you're constant with it, have a good attitude, are an ethical person, do what you say you will do, under promise and over deliver, and are always ready, just knock it out of the park, that's golden. Always, always, always put yourself into doing it better, and never be afraid of your own voice. Go out there, kick ass and live loud. That's right.